up, YouTube Live? How's it going, everybody? This is yours truly, Rama Screen. Sorry, it's been a while since since the last time I did a live stream. I think it was for the season finale of Star Trek Picard. I need to do this more often because there's a lot of news going on, even during this global pandemic. And so this is the latest one today. And it's a bummer. The reason is because I am a huge fan of WonderCon and San Diego Comic Con. But unfortunately, both have been canceled this year. Not cool, man. Not cool. But at the same time, I totally understand. All right, it's understandable. We have to do this social distancing. It gets extended for the next couple of months or so. The scientists around the world have not found um, the cure or the vaccine for coronavirus or COVID 19. So we're still stuck in all these delays and cancellations. I heard recently that production on season 3 of one of my favorite shows, one of my favorite Netflix shows, Sex Education, also has been delayed because the UK extends their social distancing for the next couple of months. So here I want to read to you from the Hollywood Reporter. For those of you who may not know, San Diego Comic Con is an annual event every year where you and I, the fans, the geeks, uh, come together in San Diego and we celebrate pop culture. You know, from comic books to video games to collectibles to cosplays and of course to movies. So the big thing is always Hall H. I used to go to Hall H a lot every year. Um, but recent years, instead of going to Hall H, you know, the long lines and whatnot for the big panels, instead of doing that, recent years, I've been just interviewing talents at the press rooms, either on the press lines or the roundtables format. So that's what I do, and I've been covering San Diego Comic Con since 2008. So this year would have been my uh 10, 11. I'm not good at math. I'm sorry. 12th 12th year. This would have been my 12th year attending Comic Con, but it's canceled this year. So let me read to you here. San Diego Comic Con has been canceled as the coronavirus pandemic continues to reshape how the world views large public gatherings. The annual entertainment and comic book convention was scheduled to take place from July 23rd to July 26th in San Diego, California. It will next occur July 22nd through July 25th, 2021. So, just like the Olympics, San Diego Comic Con has been rescheduled for next year. This is the first time in the event's 50 years history that it has been canceled. Um, Comic Con spokesperson David Glanzer said, extraordinary times require extraordinary measures, and while we are saddened to take this action, we know it is the right decision. We eagerly look forward to the time when we can all meet again and share in the community we all love and enjoy. People who purchase badges for this year's convention will be able to request a refund or you can transfer your badges for next year's Comic Con. So you have that choice. You can request a refund for this year, or you can forward it for next year. I would probably choose the latter if I were you. So you won't have to pay for next year. Organizers said in an email will be sent to badge holders the coming weeks to explain the process. Those who have booked hotels via OnPeak do not need to take action and will automatically receive refunds, according to Comic Con organizers. So it's been trending for the past hour now on Twitter, breaking as these SDCC 2020 has been canceled. Eric Davis, I think he works for Fandango. He said, saying it now with SDC. Damn, what the hell's going on with my Twitter? I can't seem to see everybody's tweets without uh, getting messed with. Here you go. With SDCC canceled, Marvel Studios should step up and be the first to announce a virtual Hall H presentation hosted by Kevin Feige, where they debut new footage, including first teaser for Eternals and full extended look at the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. That's a good idea. I think that's not a bad idea at all. Virtual Hall H presentation. Lately, everything has been virtual now. There's virtual press conference, which I haven't participated in. There's virtual screening. There's virtual premiere. That Connie Nielsen's new movie, virtual premiere. It's interesting. I didn't get to see it. So this coronavirus global pandemic has kind of forced a lot of us to really go digital. You know, we've been going digital since internet boom in the 90s, but now it's like we really gotta learn Zoom. We really gotta learn how to multiple live stream. We really Claudia the critic is here. No, it got canceled. That's right. I'm sorry, Claudia. This is the sad news today, unfortunately. So if you, Claudia, had booked your hotels, you will get refund on that automatically. But for the badges, you have the option of requesting refund for that badge that you purchase, or you can forward it for next year. You can transfer it to next year, unless you're like me, Claudia. If you have a press badge, then you have to contact the press people of San Diego Comic Con, which I will do. I'm gonna contact the press people of San Diego Comic Con and transfer mine for next year, so I don't have to, do the whole process again. But yeah, back to the virtual thing. I think that's not a bad idea, Eric. Thank you so much for that. Virtual Hall H presentation. Now we're all forced to actually step up our game, digitally, every one of us. Luis Fernando, the pop culture will be back 2021. Let's see some of the not the non blue checkmark people's responses, the fans. Let's see here. Okay, that's not really a response. Megan says SDCC getting canceled is the right decision to make. It's sad that it had to happen. Excuse me, but now we can instead start speculating on which companies are going to host digital presentations instead. That's right. SDCC is canceled for the first time in 50 years. Renier says, I get the decision. He understands it, but I was expecting it to happen, but man, it still sucks to hear it. I'm with you there, Renier. I'm with you there. It really still sucks that it happens, but I totally get it. Coronavirus or any virus, they spread easier in large group setting. When people are like a petri dish, all like crumped up in one room, that's when it's easy, because coronavirus is airborne, guys. It's airborne. You can catch it breathing, So like this big gathering thing, that's when coronavirus easily jumps from one person to the next. So I get it. Everybody gets it. But it doesn't diminish the fact that it sucks. It still sucks. I also wrote to my friend Scott, because Scott Menzel has the website We Live Entertainment, which is a fantastic website. Go check it out. But unfortunately, my friend Scott did get kind of screwed over by San Diego Comic Con in recent years. So because of that, my relationship with San Diego Comic Con is kind of bittersweet, if you will, love and hate. Scott is my bro, so I hate that I hate what happened to him because of Comic Con. I don't want to get into details, but they really burned him. And so he said, hey, um, along the lines of, I get it, it does need to happen, the cancellation. But Rama, my feelings about Comic Con. And so I told him, yeah, I get it, bro. And I'm sorry, I don't mean to be like insensitive to your feelings. It's just that, guys, WonderCon and Comic Con, those are the events where I get to interview the big talents, okay, at the press rooms and on the press lines. The regular press junkets, I'm at the mercy of the publicists. So oftentimes they don't give me the opportunities to interview the talents. But Comic Cons and Wonder Cons, that's when I actually get to like interview the big TV and movie talents, man. I interviewed like freaking all of the cast of Agents of Shield last year. You can watch it on Rama Screen YouTube channel. All those videos. It's amazing. It's so. I used to also get big talents at LA Film Festival, but LA Film Festival already died. So WonderCon and Comic Con are the only, you know, not festivals, venues or outlets that I get to interview these big talents. But now this year, I don't have that opportunity, so it kind of sucks. So that's among all the other reasons, like me getting Funko Pop so I can sell them on eBay. me aside from me taking photos with sexy cosplayers or getting scoops on the new announcements at the big panels. On top of all those reasons, the one that bums me out the most is that I don't get to interview the big talents this year. So that's my biggest bum out about this year's cancellation of San Diego Comic Con. Claudio the critic says cons might be canceled next. Yes, I think con is already canceled. Claudia, I think it's con. They announced that they are still rethinking it last month, but I think I'm for sure now they are gonna be doing some virtual stuff just like everybody else is doing. I think South by Southwest, as you know, Claudia, South by Southwest has been releasing some of the films that were supposed to premiere at South by Southwest. They're releasing it online, like virtually, like screeners wise. So I think cons might go that direction. Now, um, I. Oh, Gary, my friend Gary, wearing this t-shirt for the first time ever today and thinking of happier times with my beloved. It's the smart right thing to do, but knowing that doesn't make it losing. Yeah, I miss you, Gary. Um. Oh, Ali says heartbroken to see SDCC canceled this year, but it's not like I had the money to go anyway. I'm sorry. Yeah, the thing is also San Diego Comic Con always raises their prices every year. It's just unbelievable, man. I know it gets bigger and bigger every year, but come on, you can't just do that to fans. You can't keep increasing uh, your ticket prices, man. I mean, like, what are we? We're not getting richer every year, We're still getting paid minimum wage. Could you keep the ticket prices steady, please, at least for the next 10 years? Unbelievable. So what was I gonna say? I'm gonna close with this. Um, I hope this global pandemic doesn't go all the way to September. I really hope. Number one, because Wonder Woman has been pushed back from June to August. Wonder Woman 1984, the sequel. I am so looking forward to that movie. That's one of my most anticipated movies of 2020. So I really want to see Wonder Woman 1984 in theaters in August. Because I think it got pushed back to August. I don't want this. I don't want to hear any news about Wonder Woman 1984 getting delayed all the way till 2021. Okay, I would be so pissed off if WB comes out with that announcement. So that's number one. Number two, my favorite film festival is TIFF. I attended it for the first time last year, and I loved it. I loved it. I watched Joker there. I watched The Lighthouse there. TIFF is the best, and it's Canada, so weed is free and legal. I'm sorry, not free. You got to pay for it, but it's legal, and it's just everybody's so awesome and nice because they're Canadians. I love TIFF, and the big movies go there, like Knives Out. So I would be really. So I'm hoping that this global pandemic doesn't go all the way till September because that's when TIFF happens. TIFF happens. Toronto International Film Festival happens in September. So I'm hoping the scientists will come up with the vaccine before summer's end or before Wonder Woman at 1984 in August, so that we can all go back to our regular lives, before this shitstorm happened. And I miss going to the theaters, man. I drove by my local AMC theaters the other week, and I was just feeling so sad because I miss the vibe of being inside the theaters with other fellow fans and enjoying the magic of the big screen experience. I miss that. I really miss that. As much as I love binge watching Netflix and Hulu at home, nothing beats the experience of, enjoying movie the way it's meant to be enjoyed. So yeah, I hope this global pandemic has been such a buzzkill, such a party pooper. I hope it ends soon. I don't want it to be like one of those dumb people who go on the street protesting like, "Hey, oh, reopen, reopen." No, no. We got to listen to the public health officials. We got to listen to CDC. We got to listen to scientists and experts. But hopefully they'll come up with an announcement soon that like, hey guys, yes, we found the vaccine. You can take them here, and you don't have to wear masks anymore. Because yeah, this cancellations and these delays suck ass. Claudia, the critic, says, "I hope this pandemic doesn't last for another year." Oh, I hope not too. I hope. Yes, yes, I'm with you there because everything has been delayed till 2021, except Wonder Woman 1984. So keep your fingers crossed. But everything else, the Olympics, San Diego Comic Con, Fast and Furious 9, they've all been pushed back to 21. So yes, I hope it doesn't last for another year. And I don't, I gotta make income. Everybody gotta work. There's too many unemployed people right now. They can't last, struggling to pay rent for another year. So on top of the whole cancellations and delays, people are really suffering out there. So I hear that they might come up with a vaccine either August or September. They, as in the scientists, that's the last I heard. I don't know how true it is, but I hope it's true. I hope they are working hard on it because by next year we will look back on 2020 with no hint of fondness. Okay, we're gonna look back on 2020 with disgust. We will not be missing the. Excuse me. We will not be missing the year 2020. Next year we're not gonna be like. Because sometimes I'll be like, man, I wish the 90s would come back. Because I grew up in the 90s. I look back with fondness, and I'm like, oh man, 1997, Spice Girls, wannabe, such. Oh, love that decade. I'm not gonna be having that feelings for or those feelings for 2020, none whatsoever. I'm like, I'm like, screw you, 2020, you suck. I don't want you to come back. I don't want to remember you. I don't want to, have you in my memory. Claudia says, sad to see many people struggling financially at this time. That's true. That's true. So on top of all this, yes, we're sad about San Diego Comic Con being canceled, but we got to remember the real sadness is out there. People are really struggling. They've been laid off. They've been fired. San Diego Comic Con will survive. They'll come back next year. But these people out there, they're struggling to pay rent. So um, be mindful of them. Be mindful of us, among us, if we are those people too. Be mindful of each other. Tony Mayberry says, "Oh hell no, bro! They did not just happen today. It happened, Tony. It happened. This really sucks. Yeah, let me bring it back around to San Diego Comic Con as I close. It really sucks, you guys. San Diego Comic Con has been canceled. Um, and it will be back next year. So for those of you who just joined us, um, there will be an official email from San Diego sent to you, to your inbox in the coming weeks. So make sure you go check it out, because that email will contain the details on the process through which you can either request your refund for the badge or the badges that you've purchased this year, or you can request to have that transferred for next year. So if you purchase it this year, the badge, you can ask Comic Con to forward it for next year, so you don't have to pay for next year. So that email will be sent to you in the coming weeks. So make sure you read the details on how you can do that. Excuse me. Tony Mayberry says, "I'm a huge comic geek fan myself." Yeah, me too, man. Me too. All of us are. So you are in safe company, brother. We're on the same boat. We're all huge comic geek fans, and we are saddened by this news. Here, the tweet from I'm Just Fan. "I'm just glad there's an option to transfer badges to next year." That's right, and I'm glad too. And I'm glad San Diego Comic Con has that option instead of like, hey, whatever, refund, or we're gonna keep your money. No, nothing like that. They don't want to take advantage of us, and that's a good thing. Let's see some other reactions here. SDCC is canceled. Me, it's okay, really. Also, I can't say curse words anymore on YouTube because they demonetize me every time I say curse words. So I'm gonna have to say curse words less and less now. Tony Mayberry says, "Thanks, my friend." Oh, thank you. No problem. You're welcome. I'm glad to be able to help. Live look at me after hearing the Comic Con cancellation. Oh my god, I'm with you there, bro. I am with you there. I'm like depressed, bummed out, whatever adjective you want to say. Uh, wow, 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 Ashley Bashes. So that's it. That's it. That's the news today. I'll be back probably Sunday. I want to give you guys my live review of Tiger King. Oh my god! I've been meaning to talk to you guys about Tiger King, that Netflix docuseries. I just haven't gotten around to do that yet. I haven't gotten time to actually formulate my thoughts about that yet. But I want to come back Sunday, live stream again. So make sure you guys tune in. Probably Sunday afternoon. So I'll be talking to you guys about Tiger King. Okay. All right, you guys. Have a good day. And yeah, San Diego Comic Con 2020 has been canceled, unfortunately. Let's rock this.